Hello and welcome to Apartment Cookery. Today we are going to be making a potato and leek soup. This soup is really easy to make and I'm sure you'll love it. Today's recipe is going to be the most simple version, which is just leeks and potatoes and chicken broth. And when you cut this, it doesn't really matter what size you cut it. It can be big pieces or small pieces. The bigger the pieces, the longer it takes to cook. The smaller the pieces, the faster it'll cook. So if you're in a time crunch, you can cut it into extremely small pieces and it's all just going to braise anyways. Okay, so you're going to want to make sure to wash these leeks really good and just get all the sand that may be in between the layers. And then we're going to move on to the potatoes. Today I'm using Yukon Gold potatoes, and you can use any potato you like. I am actually not going to remove the skin from these potatoes because it's very thin, and I'm going to puree it, so it should be fine. And same as the leeks, it really doesn't matter what size you cut these. The bigger the pieces, the longer it'll cook. So if you want to make it go by faster, just cut these into extremely small pieces. They're all going to be blended anyways at the end. Now I'm just going to add 3 cloves of garlic to the soup for a little extra flavor. If you have watched my previous videos, you see that I usually use giant garlic, which is called elephant garlic, and the reason why is because I hate these tiny little garlics and how hard it is to peel. The big ones are just extremely easy to peel, and I believe they're a little bit more mild. Now I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil into the medium hot pan, and we're going to add the leeks, and we're not going to cook these too much. We're just going to try to soften them, and then we're going to add the potatoes and then the chicken broth and maybe a little bit of salt. And if you want a little extra added onion flavor, you could actually just add regular onions with this. So just do half onions, regular onions, yellow onions, white onions, and then half leeks. If you want to, you can actually cook the potatoes a little longer, get a little color on them, and that will give you a little bit more of a potatoey taste to the soup at the end. I'm just going to lightly cook it, and then I'm going to add the chicken stock. After you put the chicken stock or chicken broth, you're going to want to cook this down until everything is completely, totally soft. At this point, you could add bay leaves or any kind of herbs you like. I try to make all my soups extremely simple because I'm usually serving it with something else. So I try to keep the flavor simple so it can complement other flavors. And if you want to blend this faster, then I would put the whole entire pot into the sink after you've plugged it, and then you add cold water. You're going to have to do this maybe a couple times, and then it should be cooled down enough for you to blend it. Now that the soup is completely cooled down, I am going to ladle it into the blender, and this is going to be done in 2 batches. Okay, so you're going to need an extra bowl so you can pour your first batch into that while you blend your second batch. And then we are going to add this back to the pan, and we're going to add about 1/4 cup of heavy cream. You can add as little or as much as you like. After we have brought the soup up to temperature and added the cream, now we can just put it in a bowl and enjoy. And you can garnish with any you like. You can put some roasted corn or some bacon. And this soup is very easy to make and very delicious, and you can eat it as a meal or just eat it as a side. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you check out some more videos from Apartment Cookery. Have a great day.